These are some of his favorite mementos from the episodes, also just some from his home. So we have some things from the See's Candies Factory, Fosselman's Dairy Farm.
A stick from the elephant trainer.
Yeah, this is actually a stick, and you can see if you zoom in there, it's signed by the Charlie Franks from 1975. That was one of the tools that he used in training the elephant. This display back here is actually all dryer lint art made by the lint lady. So she gave him a sample of her artwork. We do also have 2 signed scripts of the Simpsons episodes that Huell was a character in. The first episode, they had an actor do his voice, but he said, hey, I want to do my own voice. And so they wrote him into another episode of The Simpsons, and Huell actually did the own voice acting for his own character on The Simpsons. The books that we're looking at, these were all of Huell's personal books. It was his personal research library. There's over 1,800 books. We have some additional books on the back wall in the reading room. They're all primarily travel books or about California, and it's just what he used to prepare, to get ideas, to do research about all the different places that he visited. Along the back wall here, we have some examples of his found art.
New word maybe for some people. Found art are the things that he would pick up on some of his trips. Our curator here, Natalie Lawler, on campus has carefully preserved and curated this found art.
Everything that you see on the wall was something that he had in his home. We know what some of them are. Some of them we're just guessing. This is a radiator coil from like a refrigeration unit.
And who would think of that as art?
Right, yeah, no, I mean, he probably found it on the side of the road. He was known to just stop by in a junkyard, and if he thought something looked cool, he would snag it and take it home.
Hopefully he didn't take it out of somebody's car.
Right, hopefully not. I think he got them the right way. So these are some industrial moldings. We think maybe from like sconces or something sure, decorative like that. This sculpture here, we call it a sculpture, but it's actually a welder's test piece. So this would be something that a person learning to do welding would create just as an example of their work. So it's not art, it was really just something that someone created as they were learning to become a welder, and Huell just liked it and had it in his home for show.
And it looks like art.
It does. It's a very unique looking item.
You know, there's a little piece in the book, there's several pieces in the book that Luis wrote about how they'd be driving along the road and he'd see something and go, Louis, stop the car! You know, maybe it'd be a big cactus farm blooming or something amazing that, you know, he was just like a little boy, just like so excited about everything.
It was a curiosity.
Yes.
And an openness to learn about all the different aspects of California.
Yeah.
The people and the places. He called them his amazing characters and amazing places, and he had a following.
But you told me there's a little different taste to these grapefruit.
Yes, I think they're a little more tart than the grapefruit of today's generation.
Why do you think that?
Well, eat it and see.
Okay.
Here we go.
What did you say, tart?
Well, this is why the sugar was invented for.
You knew it was going to taste like that, didn't you?
Oh yes.
Okay, so they pulled a fast one on me. It was sour, all right, but it was also the most historic grapefruit I've ever eaten.
Just a great mentor, terrific guy, and just very encouraging and just warm and friendly with everybody.
He was, and he loved Chapman University, and he loved the students, and that is what this legacy is really all about.
Well, let's talk about Chapman University a little bit, because it really is in a great little area here. I mean, there's this little bastion of a great neighborhood in the middle of Orange County, a hustling, bustling county, but you got this quaint little village of Orange, and here is Chapman University. And I think the relationship between the two, they work really well together.
They do work well together. Old Town Orange is part of this community and embraces the town and the gown, which is the relationship between a university and a town.
Now, I think just about everybody would agree that Southern California, especially Orange County, is growing by leaps and bounds. But we're going to be spending a day in a town that, even though it's vibrant, even though it's growing, has somehow or another managed to maintain its charm.
That's amazing!